What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. So if you hear
everybody says
any noises, it's Terry Blume.
That ain't the answer. Solar is
Terry
not
Blume
the
the goat.
answer. They thought windmills was too. That ain't the answer.
Again.
You know, that ain't the answer. What's the answer? Who knows? What are you young kids out there right now going to school, learning stuff, learning things in science and biology and mathematics? One of you kids out there, believe it or not, in this whole United States is going to come up with something. And you're going to hit it right on the knot. You're going to boom, boom, just like you hit a hammer, take a hammer and hit a nail. That's what one of these young kids are going to do. They're going to find a new way of doing something. And believe me, it'll work. It'll work. That's why I say the younger generation, everybody gets on them. I don't. I know some of them are lazy. They don't want to work. I agree with you on stuff like that. But they don't realize even if they're playing those games, they're learning. They're learning stuff. Superman, how you doing, buddy? Believe it or not, they are.
So,
they're learning stuff.
Terry's a goat, honestly. If you don't mess with Terry, you're not. If you don't mess with Terry, I love Terry.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is what I came here for.
It's a different environment than what it was when I was a kid, you know?
Come on.
Yeah, when I was a kid, you stood on the street corner, smoked
laid out.
Cigarettes.
Thanks for the stick, idiot.
It was cool. You don't do that no more. See, you don't see kids doing that no more. Yeah, it's playing these games and believe me, those kids, when they play them games, those kids come up with stuff on them games themselves, to play. Well, that's learning.
Damn.
Somebody's going to
hit camping.
I can do that for real. I can figure that out to do it for real. And it's going to happen. Look at what Bill Gates did in his garage. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I was really scared of computers when they first come out. And my wife laughs all the time about it.
The stones, dude.
And I remember when I was, listen to this. It's a good story. When I was working construction back in the 80s, I got laid off, okay? And I never drawed unemployment in my life. And my union hall said, go down and join unemployment. We'll put you on the list and tell you that you work for a union and whatnot and everything else. I went down there and they had these computers where you go like this. I walked out. I went, my God, I don't know how to do that. I went, for crying out loud. I didn't know. But I never have drawn unemployment. Never have. Never have my whole life. Always worked or done something. That's my grandfather told me if you got a trade, you'll never go hungry. That's what he said. He's right, I think, in a certain way. And you young kids out there that are learning all this stuff, they do need, I hate to say it, but they do need ditch diggers too. But be educated when you be a ditch digger. My dad used to, when I was a little teeny kid, I used to run around and I'd tell my dad, I want to be a garbage man. I want to be a garbage man. Well, watching those guys throw those cans, when I was a little kid. Living in Beech Grove, Indiana, I used to see them trucks going down, And my dad said, yeah, that is a good job, but be an educated one. He says, be an educated garbage man. And when you think about it, he was right. Hi, Isaac. Yeah, I mean, learning is a good thing. I learn every day. I still learn, 74 years old. I still learn. I learned something. You know what I'm saying? I learned something. You know?
I'm not going.
And people just don't realize that. You know, I got a cousin that out in New York is big in these computers. And I asked him one day to do something for me, and he went out there and said, well, look at it. You got it. I went, amazing. You know? And then the same thing happened to me. Once I wanted my thing cleaned, okay? Computer cleaned. And Carolyn, dear lady that passed away, her husband, or her son was like the #1 computer guy in the United States. He traveled all over for the government.
How's everyone doing?
Fixing this, fixing that, and then they would even actually call him out there to Vegas to freelance. He'd freelance a little bit, and he'd go out there in Vegas and fix those machines. I mean, he was great. And he was out in California at the time, and this kid's young now. I mean, he's a young kid. You know, to me, he was a young kid, and he took my computer and cleaned it completely, and he was out in California. I don't know how they do that. I mean, that's unbelievable how they do that stuff. So that's why I say a lot of people, you know, don't know a computer made the world small. That's what the computer did. Conservatives don't like that because all them conservatives out there are shaking in their boots right now because it's coming where those guys, I'm eating. Oh, okay. What are you eating? I eat hamburger, steak, potatoes, and lima beans every day. That's all I eat. I don't eat nothing else. Oh, I take that back. All my food is all canned, and I don't buy nothing from a store. The only thing I get from the store is toilet paper, maybe, and paper plates, maybe. I don't know if she buys them or not, but I can't eat that food. I'll go hungry. Yeah, I can't eat all that food. I get sick. I don't know about you, Poppin', but I don't eat all that food. Yeah, we've got our own garden. We've got about 2.5-acre garden that we put out every year. Green beans, corn, onions, potatoes, you know, peppers, both well and hot, yeah. They're all canned. Everything's canned here. Yeah, and the granddaughters and everything come over and help because they said they like this, they like that. And I told them, I said, I'm going to tell you girls, you better learn this stuff because we ain't going to be around forever. So you better learn this stuff. I said, I'm not saying that because they're girls. I mean, guys should learn that stuff too. I mean, come on. You don't want to go hungry. You know?
That was close.
Jeez. I mean, we get our own butter, our own milk.
Are you?
Eggs. Well, eggs, I went over and we're going to have chicken soup tomorrow, so. And chicken attacked me, spurred me. So he ain't around no more. She ain't around no more. And then hogs, you know, I can get a hog, I can get a steer anytime I want. In fact, I got hog and steer, I got so much of it. You know, I grind all my steak up and make hamburger steaks. I don't eat, everybody says T-bone and all that. Well, I put all that together and, you know, you know, everybody laughs at me, but it's what I eat. Now the kids do. They throw them on the grill, you know, stuff like that. But I don't, you know. Hell, we got a grinder. Why not use it? That's the way I look at it. Yeah, we make our own sausage, everything. I can't stand any of that stuff. High crush, invited high crush. Yeah, I can't stand that stuff from the store. I'm sorry. I get sick. I haven't ate stuff out of the store for, God, oh man, since I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me, he said, you got to quit kind of eating that stuff. And I kind of quit eating all that stuff. And then when I went back to it, I got sick to my stomach and just had an awful time. And I didn't know what it was. And when I went back to the doctor, he says, that damn food you're eating, you can't eat that stuff. He said, you're eating grease. And right there I went, okay. I said, the only grease I eat is cracklings, you know, or rinds, you know what I mean? And so I just quit it all. You know, it's kind of hard to do, but you people got to eat better. American people got to eat better. Yeah, they sure do. They got to eat better. And when you actually start eating better, food tastes better. When you start eating food with no preservatives in it and all that other stuff, it actually tastes better. I don't know if you guys do that.
Nice. This is
that's what you guys can get that. Eat organic food, you know, things like that. You know, that's good for you. It's not. You'd be a bit surprised.
So I'll be in the nighttime.
A lot of people, you don't, and really be truthful, I'd say you get one that's organic or grass fed and stuff like that, I guarantee you'll eat an 8 ounce. You go the next time, I don't need a 16 ounce, I want an 8 ounce. You know, it fills you up better. I don't like the plant stuff, you know, I've tried that. I gotta have the meat, but it actually tastes better. And you won't eat as much. You know, that's me. I've lost over 100 pounds, so that's what I'm saying. You know, and I don't eat nearly what I put it. In fact, the wife she's having this tomorrow. Oh, bye, Papa. Cool. My wife put a great big thing in the crock pot like that. She said it'll be done tomorrow, and I said, well, you got this chicken, you know, so I'll throw that baby in the freezer. But great big roast thing like this, and she's cooking it in the crock pot. And I asked her what's that for, and she says, well, there's some people coming over, blah, 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 blah. I said, I'm having guests. Oh, yeah, you'll be here. Yeah. So they're coming over for dinner or something. So she made this great big roast thing. Yeah, I'm not big on it, but they'll have a good one because it doesn't have a lot of shit in it. You know? So that's why I say, you know, and really, a lot of people don't know this, but Mexicans are kind of like that. Mexicans don't like stuff, you know, them preservatives and all that kind of stuff, you know. They'll go out there and they'll kill a hog or something like that they raised or something. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know, they don't like a lot of garbage in their food either. Yeah. You know, and if you ever, you know, went somewhere where there's pure Mexican food, I don't know where they get their stuff, but I'll guarantee a lot of that stuff they get doesn't have a lot of additives in it. They eat a lot of seafood, I know that. But beef and pork, and they eat a lot of pork too. Pork shoulder and stuff like that, because I've done some for some of the people around here. They don't like it. You know, they said, man, we don't want that. will you sell us, sell us some or whatever? I said, well, I don't want to sell it, I'll just give it to you. I said, oh, okay, I'm going to press the button, Smitty. I'm going to come on. Let's see if I get you. Oh, something matter. I don't know. It didn't. Okay. Invitation sent. Okay, why ain't it coming on? I don't know. Did I press guest, host? Let's see.
I just need to change stones.
Invited.
Okay.
Are you there? Nope, didn't do nothing.
Run!
Well, let me see if I can get logged in. See what's the matter. Invitation sent. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Just sent a gift. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Allie. Send roses and everything. I will definitely remember that name and tell the veterans that Allie sent this. I will. I'll tell them wherever I take that money. I'll tell them that. I will. I'm not kidding you. I write a lot of this stuff down when I remember it, you know, and I say, this sounds really, I said, it's not me. It's all these people. That's what I say. You know? Oh, you don't feel good? Okay, bud. Catch you tomorrow, baby. I'm telling you, stick to that food. I told you to, you know, just get on one thing and just kind of mellow out on what you want to eat and measure it out, whatever you have to, and stick to it. You know, meat, starch, a vegetable, and a fruit. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what you want to do, though. Yeah, find a farmer around there to get you meat. You know, and you live close to the Amish. Those Amish don't put a lot of stuff in their food, so I know it's probably expensive out there, but if you treat them good and be there and they see you all the time, they'll give you stuff. They sure will. Got prices on you or whatever. See, I used to be that way. Upset stomach. You gotta quit eating that food, man. That store-bought food. Yeah, you gotta quit eating that stuff. I know your kids work at a store, but I don't mean that in gesture that they get, you know. But man, I just can't eat that stuff. Just, you know, get yourself some whey. If you got an upset stomach, get yourself some whey and eat that. A lot of people don't know what that is. That's a little secret. That settles your stomach down and you feel better and it doesn't set on you heavy. Yeah, a lot of people don't know what it is. You know, tell your wife to buy you some whey. Go to, it's like a health food. Yeah, see, you don't know what that is. See, you know, they sell it in things about that big around. It's wheat germ. Like, yeah, protein. Yep, whey protein. Yep, there you go. And eat that. You know, that kind of settles you down a little bit, and it's actually good for you. Be truthful, I'm serious. It's good for your stomach, you know, if you got stomach problems and all that kind of stuff. All you people out there do that. If you hear me, if you got stomach problems, eat
Damn
away
bastard.
for a while. You know, you
Get
don't
out of
have to
my
eat it
home.
for every meal. I'm just saying eat some of it, you know, eat it for breakfast or whatever you want to do. But eat it. It's a protein. And it's good for you. And it helps your tummy and everything else in your system. It's good for you. I used to eat that every morning. I even used to sprinkle it on food sometimes. Yeah. And that's what got my stomach right, was that stuff. I used to use strawberry whey protein. Oh, okay. Yeah, did you like it? But just a plain whey, you know, just plain. Don't have to get the strawberry one or anything, but just plain one. I know it don't taste good, but it'll make your stomach feel good. I'll tell you that. It'll make everything in your system. Yeah, I know it's got a lot of sugar in it, but it's a starch, I know, but you know, you gotta kind of like draw a line there and say, hey, I want my stomach to feel better, and then when you get your stomach to feel better, then you can get off. I don't eat that too much anymore, but I just got to get my stomach right. You know, I don't eat it a lot. You don't have to eat a big thing of it. A little bit, not that much, a little bit, not much, a little bit. Don't take a lot. Yeah.
Doesn't that reputation deserve?
Don't take a lot. Yeah. Oh, well, eat that way, man. Try it. Just a little bit. You don't need a big bunch of it. You just need a little bit, not much. A little bit in the morning. That's all you gotta do. Like, get yourself a little paper cup and put a little bit in the paper cup, about maybe halfway or a little less. That's all you need. That's all you need. And that'll help you get on track. It really will. Really will. Yeah. There's all sorts of things out there, you know. There's the Amish have I don't know if they still do the peppermint or not, but peppermint's good for your stomach for a while. Could try that. Amish used to make a peppermint thing that they made that was good for you. Yeah, that was good for you. I do peppermint every now and then, but I find it out in the field. I chew on it. You know, everybody thinks I'm nuts. Look like a cow eating out there. I'll grab hold of it and chew on it. Makes you feel good. It don't get you high. It just makes you feel good. You know, you're eating. Then you don't have to eat so much. Then you don't eat so much. Peppermint's good. If you get fresh peppermint, that's good. You know.
I know these bad boys.
Yep, that's good. Has anybody ever done that out in the field? You find peppermint out in the field, just chew it. We got peppermint fields around here. I love it when I'm driving up there. Hi again. Hi. The cookie fan. Oh man, don't get me on cookies. My favorite, I have to say, is snickerdoodles. The Amish, I know, have peppermint plants. Yeah, there you go. I find that on the. I'll pick it up and eat it. And I also take, if I'm out hunting, years ago, I don't do it too much because I don't hunt no more. And I see those wild onions, I take them. That's what I used to eat out in the field when I was hunting. wild onions. That's how you can stay out there. Good snickerdoodle, yeah, man. That's my favorite. My wife, man, she makes good ones. Ooh. She makes them for Christmas every year. I gotta have snickerdoodle. I don't eat a lot of them because I'm diabetic, but I gotta have snickerdoodle. But see, it's brown sugar, so brown sugar ain't bad for you. A lot of it's brown sugar is kind of good for you. That's unprocessed sugar. Processed sugar's not good. Chocolate chip for you, well, each his own. I know my boys love chocolate chip. I know that. I can eat that snickerdoodle dough. I'll just take a little ball of that to eat it. Do they have a snickerdoodle ice cream? I was wondering if they had a snickerdoodle. Got every kind of other cookie. Call up that band, Joey.
Yeah, thanks for the gifts,
buddy. Yeah, they do? Okay. I've never seen it, but I just wondered if they had one. I have to wife look for it. If she goes in town and does anything, she goes in and gets, like celery and stuff. Snickerdoodle ice cream, oh man. All my ice cream is, we got an ice cream maker, that's because we get the cream. She makes it, and then she'll put sugar in hers, and I don't have a lot of sugar in mine. Yeah, we make our own. That's good for you too, man. That's good for your guts too. But I don't recommend it because you get hooked on that stuff. You get hooked on that cream, man. I've got hooked on it before, and I still am because I can't put milk or anything in my coffee. I gotta have cream. I got hooked on that. Yeah. I got so hooked on that I still today. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Generator first.
Oh, thank you, the Cookie Man. Thank you. Oh, you're back? We were just talking about the cream, that you get, and that cream is actually, if you can get a heavy cream, you can that coats your stomach, a little bit. That'll help you out too. But it's I don't know if you're allergic to that lactose, I don't know, but we make our own butter, we make all that stuff. Yeah. And yesterday, there's one reason why I'm not. Oh, okay. Yesterday, one reason why I didn't get back on here, she was baking bread, and I don't know, man. I just sit there and wait for them loaves to come out, and I have to cut the ends off, put a little butter on. When they're warm, I do that to most. My wife gets mad, but I just cut the little ends off, like the little, about that big around, and put butter on. Oh man, that's some food there. And I love bread. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's why I'm heavy, because I love bread. If I quit bread, I'd probably lose another 200 pounds or 100 pounds for sure. If I quit bread, because I eat bread. Cheese, man.
No, Beatrix has to be over here. So
now she likes cheese. Cheese man on there. She likes cheese. She cuts big chunks of cheese off of this cheese that she gets. I don't know what it is, but it's made by the German Baptist. It's big chunks of cheese. She eats that. She loves cheese. Yeah. I'll eat cheese, but I'm not a big fan of it. I like a good grilled cheese sandwich, though. I like that. You know, like that. One of my favorite dinners at one time when I was, do you have cancer? No. Thank God. I don't. I tell you, it's in our family too. My boy died of cancer. My oldest boy did. My wife got cancer, and she beat it supposedly, but she still got to get checked. But I got real bad lungs. Will you marry me? I doubt that. I've been married 54 years. Yeah. Sorry for your son. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but see, that was that Camp Lejeune crap. Oh, thank you, Pete. Thank you. Yeah.
Whatever, we're heading off. Enough sitting around.
Yeah, see, that's what, yeah. You're 54, that's how many years I've been married. Yeah. And I was faithful all that time. And I could have strayed because I was with motorcycle people all the time. I was a motorcycle guy. Yeah. I could have done anything I wanted to, but I didn't. One little girl come up to me once and said something, I can't say it, but she says, hey, come over here, I'll be this. You know, I said, why should I go out for hamburger when I got steak and home? I'd tell her. You know, that's what I'd say. I don't need all that stuff. You know, that didn't fascinate me. To be truthful with you. Yeah, believe me, I could have done whatever I wanted to, you know, at the time, you know. Because I was a hang around with a club, you know, I could have done about anything. Oh, that's all right. You don't have to, buddy. You don't have to give me a gift. You don't have to do that. I just, you know, all the gifts, though, that these people send me, I give them to charity. I give the money to charity, you know. And you guys give me a charity that you guys want me to donate to, and I will. You know, you just don't have to. I just don't have to do the best. Oh, wait a minute, gotta go. My little guy wants to go in. I gotta get my little guy in. He wants to go in and drink water. Yeah, my little guy comes in and he tells me he's got to go get a drink of water. And I'll leave the door like open. He'll push the door open and then come here and knock on my door to let him in after he's done. Well, if I knew where you're at, I'd give you money, buddy. If I knew where you're at, if you needed it real bad. I don't have a lot of money, but I would help you if you needed it. Yeah, that Camp Lejeune thing, man, that's going to be, and you know who's holding all that up? Republicans. That was signed a long time ago, and they won't let it through. They won't, they said no. And all it is a class action suit, so they're only going to give you a few bucks. No big deal. But what I'm trying to say is there's some people like I'll probably never get anything like big bucks, but I want it for my boy's wife. Yeah, it's just a little bit humid today. Yeah, I have to get my breath and then I put my oxygen on. I breathe through my nose a little bit, get it going. That's what my what you call them therapist guy said. Breathe through your nose. So, but when I go outside, I go without my oxygen. And I shouldn't do that. That's what the guy said, but I do because it just I try to go without it.
Bingo. That's what I'm talking
I really do. I try to go without it, but I get to a point where when I walk any distance, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just and really, I don't want to say this, but it's not from smoking. That's the thing that, and I used to smoke, and my doctor said that you ain't got smoker lungs by any means. I used to run a sandblaster. Got that silicone sand in me. That was when you could use silicone sand. And I had pneumonia. The one doctor said, he said, how many times you had pneumonia? I said, what's that? He said, well, there's 7 scars on your lungs. He said, that's from pneumonia. And I said, well, I had colds. And he said, well, them colds, that was pneumonia. He said, did you work or do anything when you had those colds? I said, yeah, I had to. I had 5 boys. Have to eat. And then he said, the COPD is from actually the silicone sand and stuff. And the asthma. And then I got emphysema is from the sand. Yeah. So, it is what it is. I had to have a job and work. Had to eat. And my kids take pretty good care of me. And so do the grandkids. They always call and ask how I'm doing and stuff like that. Me and Grandma. The ones from Tennessee and the ones that live in Lafayette. Yeah. So, well, I'm getting some comment as live. We're filtered to protect the community experience. I don't know what that means. Am I saying something wrong again? I don't know. I don't understand this stuff, Oh, I try to make it on the weekends. This weekend, yeah, I'll probably be on this weekend. But I am, if I do pretty good ice fishing, I'm going to be doing that every morning for a little bit. I'll catch a few fish, and have them so I can eat them. If I catch some tomorrow, I'll be eating them that day. I clean them and eat them. Yep. And I've been seeing bunnies, and I kind of want to go out and get a bunny.
Give me a chan.
Thank you. Thank you much.
Probably
I will tell everybody tomorrow. What is your favorite fish? Well, steelhead's my favorite fish to catch. But my favorite eating fish is about any fish through the ice. I don't really eat any fish after June the 15th anyway. They all go back. If I eat anything, it's a walleye, and then after that, I don't eat anything because they spawn out and they, they go through vigorous when they're spawning, things like that, So I don't really pick on them that much after that. The only fish I pick on when they're spawning is salmon. When the salmon come in and I go up fish again. Oh, okay, yeah. I would like to, Gabe, I'd like to eat one of those gars. I never have ate one, but they say they're good. I never have ate one, but I would like to eat one of those. Have you ever ate one of them garfish? I never have that, because you guys get them gigantic ones down there where they look like they got a lot of meat on them. I know they're bony, but you could probably cut around all that. I'd love to eat one of those gars just to try it. I've ate carp, and everybody goes, I wouldn't eat a carp. But you want me to tell you what an old lady, old black lady, told me to run them through a coal packer. Oh, okay. See, I'd love to eat one of those, just to see what it tastes like. But that lady that taught me, she taught me actually how to do all my fish. Oh, okay, bud. And I do everything that lady taught me on my fishing, And she always said, get a little buttermilk, and I got fresh buttermilk all the time because I'm a buttermilk drinker. And I always put the fish in the buttermilk, like she said. I've always done that. Yeah, I cook them the same day usually. But if you catch them through the ice, they're real firm. See, that's why I like to eat them. No, I don't freeze too many fish. I could, but I don't have to. What they do around here is they'll get them, those milk bottles that you get, those gallon milk bottles you get. And if they catch bluegill or crappie or whatever, they throw them in there, fill them up with water, and put them in the freezer and freeze the fish in the water. Then they freeze. Then they have to unthaw them. That's what a lot of guys do around here. They just don't wrap them up and freeze them. They put them in water, But I've done that before, and it's okay. It's okay. But I clean them and eat them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, indeed. Gasson 21. Oh, thank you. I'm your uncle. Oh. Yeah, thank you for calling me that. That's respect. It shows respect. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, catfish. We got lots of catfish around here. Yeah, pan-fried bluegill. Ooh. Yeah, that's especially through the ice. If you never ate one through the ice, you will never eat another bluegill unless you catch it through the ice. I'm telling you. I'm not lying to you. That's the honest to God's truth. They're just different.
Jeez, this is rough.
Yep, they're just different. They're firm. The meat's real white. It's firm. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you don't get froze down there, right? Too much.
Go back for it.
I think the South is getting froze now. They said New Orleans had some snow. Rossi, I hate to tell you got snow. That's called snow down there, Mr. Ross. That white stuff, if you got some around there, that's called snow. If you never seen that white stuff, that's
Be
snow.
eating good.
Have to rub that into you. I don't know if he's on here or not or
The hot
listening,
dog pig.
all of South Texas to Florida, yeah. It's yeah, it's called snow, Ross. He lives. I think he lives in New Orleans or around Louisiana somewhere, and they don't get much snow. So, Battleground. That's not too far from me. You fish lakes up here, probably where I live, Schaefer and Freeman. And you probably fish the Tippecanoe River.
I'm gonna go to the musician's house, and then we will.
Yeah, you guys down there, you don't
time.
know how to. When it snows down there, that's really kind of a break for you guys for work and everything, isn't it? It was when I lived in North Carolina. It's real cold here. We got traces of snow. Snow's gone, but it's cold. And it warmed up to let you know right now.
I've been here, guys.
We got a whole 18 degrees now. We were -6, -4, -2. Now we're 18 degrees. Oh, good plumber. Yeah. Well, my boy is a fitter there in Tennessee. He's a pipe fitter welder. He welds. Yep. I think he's working at a power plant, he said. Somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I'm trying to think maybe it's Jackson. Maybe. I don't know. But he's never out of work. Oh, I knew a guy that retired from doing that. Lived in Beech Grove, Indiana. That was where they used to bring the trains in to weld and fix and all that kind of stuff. But name was Porky O'Connor. Yep, Mr. O'Connor. Yeah, I can't weld. I'm going to tell you that right now. I can't weld. I've seen that man. I finished cement. Put cement in. Yeah. Yeah, I was cement man. Ain't nothing wrong with being a cement man, but it's hard work. I don't recommend anybody to do it if they don't have to. You know, it's hard work. And my boy, he does the same thing I did, and my other boy does the same thing. I taught them all how. What I was good at was architectural concrete. I didn't know if you guys know what that is. I was a good vibrator, man. I could vibrate real good. Yeah. Well, the company I worked for, their smallest pour was probably 500 yards. Yeah. My boy works for that company. They do a lot of 700 yards, 1,500 yards anymore. It's nonstop until they get it in, of course. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Joe. I don't know why you won't see me again. Why are you going somewhere? Going somewhere, bud?
Let's see here.
Going overseas or something? Oh, thank you for the gifter badge, too. You'll see me. Yeah.
Geez, I guess I'll get wire. Keep bandages.
Oh, Oh, did you? 300 yards. Yeah, that's good for. You gotta hustle doing that. There ain't no doubt about it. Anything over 100 yards, you gotta hustle. I'm not saying that. And every pour is different. Every damn pour is different. Everybody, you know. What I used to get a big kick out of when I was on the job. This was so hilarious. I used to laugh my butt off when I seen that truck come in. Oh, it was a cool morning too. Oh yeah. Every time I seen that truck was in, all these people go, "See that truck here? See that truck? Oh, yeah, here comes the scene. Here comes the scene." I go, "What the hell are you guys doing?" My creek plant last year alone, we did over 300,000 yards. Well, that's cool. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you what's going to be bad. A lot of people don't know this, but your cement comes from Canada. Oh, it's going good today, Joe. I can breathe a little bit. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, and I wish our president would keep his mouth shut, you know, on Canada, but he's not doing it. But he doesn't realize what they import and export here. And one of them seen that.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
that means if they do bring it in the United States, they got that tariff on, cement prices are going to go. I know it will. But my boy even said that. He said that's why they're laying people off right now to see what's going on. Including sand. Well, that's cool. That's good to know. I never knew that. Yeah,
What do you
because
want,
it
dude?
comes through Canada. See, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they may be with Turkey, may be with Canada doing that stuff. I don't know. So I don't know of any ships that go over there at Port of Jetty and bring any of that back from the United States. I don't know if they do or not. You know, that I read a lot, Mike, and the Port of Jetty is where Saudi Arabia and all that stuff is, where big ports are. Right in there, they have oil and all that kind of stuff there. And I assume there'd be a ship there at Port of Jetty, you know, that would collect that stuff. I've never heard of one, to be truthful with you. That's what's scary. I don't know. The United States, I know, doesn't go over there and get it. I know that. That I know of. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's something. I missed that. My little guy. He loves me, Jason. He can't live without me. Yeah, I didn't know that. You know, I really didn't know that. And where do you guys get it? You guys get it from there, right? Turkey? Watch out, little guy. Don't want to run over you. Yeah, my boys told me that he was getting ready to lay off a bunch of people. Headed to eat dinner. I hope you have a good one. You down there in Texas eating that barbecue, right? I would be. And the sausage, yeah, that's what it was all turkey, huh? Well, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, it's cold there? Okay. Sausage and potatoes. Yeah, well, is that the barbecue sausage stuff that you guys make down there? That's good. I like that. Yep. 33 in Iowa. Oh, is it? Yesterday? Well, it's minus 33. Don't tell me that. Is that going to come down here? I hope not. My God. I remember that back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s and 60s. Yeah. I remember those days. Kielbasa sausage, cut up potatoes. Oh yeah, with onions and stuff. Yeah, I mean we did that. Yeah, yeah. Been a cold spell here in PA. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, Smitty said there was. Yeah. Here comes on in the South States. Have gotten more snow now than we have. Hey, you guys got more snow than we've had. Believe me, I'm serious. We got crap up here. It's just cold. We don't need it either. We don't need no snow. I like snow right before Christmas and a little bit maybe, around New Year's Eve and stuff, and then that's it. We've gotten maybe two so far. Fun and less powdery. Yeah, watch the powdery snow if it starts blowing. It goes across the road and it'll make that road slick real bad. Yeah. Fills up the little pores and everything.
He knows I'm here.
Like a sheet. That's where you get your black ice, bud. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Well, those people out west know what black ice is for sure. Yep. We got, everybody says they put salt on the road. We don't have salt no more. They use that, calcium, I believe. It's a liquid stuff. You see them spraying on the road. And, washes off when it rains. That's what they say. I don't know.
Trying to fight these guys.
Okay. Yeah, you'll do the same thing there. Yeah, they don't use salt anymore. I think they got away with that because they were killing a lot of land. What, over the years, Yeah. Yeah, less rusty, things like that, yeah. Fat boy, how's it going, buddy? I hope you're riding a fat boy. Yeah. But, yeah, we use that. I guess it's calcium. I don't know. I never really paid any attention to it because I don't go out anywhere. So I don't get none of that on me. Or see it or whatever. I sit right here. Very seldom leave. Unless I have to. That's the only time I leave. Oh, that might be what they do here in Indiana is that brine.
Maybe. Some more.
But calcium, I think, is calcium a white colored like stuff? And brine is the clear, isn't it? Or vice versa. Brine's white, calcium's clear. I don't know. But I do know it's kind of clear when they put it on. You can see it like in little lines. And they don't put it everywhere. They just put it on like bridges, real curvy roads where the curves are. They do a little bit in towns.
They can cut the
rats. They don't put that stuff everywhere. They don't go down a highway and squirt it. They don't do that. They just put it on it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, we don't, we just, well, they got these trucks, so moving on. Well, that's what
the Ravens
right now
in
down in Indianapolis. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. If you're from Indiana, all them people are storming and pissed off and everything because everything else is all out. And they said, no, they're going to keep it that way. They're not going down them roads. We're just going to take care of the main roads. That's it. They're not going down them roads. We're just going to take. Indianapolis is kind of like if they get 6 inches of snow, them people down there probably won't be going to work. So it'll be the factories that'll be complaining. Oh, okay, bud. Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the gift of things, too. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that, you guys. You don't have any idea. Well, I hope your team wins. I hope they win. They will follow. Hope to see you again live soon. Yeah, I'll be here. You know, if I get busy now, I'm usually not, you know. But, you know, sometimes, you know, I get on, I say I'll be back later, but I may have to be doing something. Chopper, there's a chopper, Noah. There's a chopper. I wonder if he wrote choppers. Yeah, I used to make them. I ain't more. Yeah, me and my buddy, we made motorcycles. Me and my buddy was better than I was. But when he closed his shop down, it was the longest running shop that worked on.
So excited when we win a red chopper and probably get my ass kicked.
Last
We'll see.
22 years. And none of the other shops ever lasted that long. They were 5,
Really happy to see it.
6, somewhere around there. But anyway, well, we both got sick. Let's put it to you that way. We were working on a bike one day. I don't know if you guys know what an FLCH. Can't think of the last ones that, but they had a tire that was on the back of it. It was it was pain in the ass change. I'm telling you, it was terrible. And you had to unscrew it. It was awful. So anyway, we were working on that thing, and he looked at me and I looked at him, because I said, I'm kind of thirsty, I'm not going to get me a drink of water. Okay, Jeff, that's cool. Yeah, I got, yeah, leaving the ball, okay.
I ran out of stamina.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So I looked at him, he looked at me, and I said, well, I'm going to get up here pretty soon, get a drink of water. And I said, well, I'm not going to get up for a few minutes, I want to get this part done. And I looked at him and I said, are you going to get up? And he said, yeah, but I'm not going to get up. We were on the floor. And so I finally made the get up. I got up. And the first thing he asked me, he said, will you get me that street chopper? He said, I need one bad. Oh my God. And I was waiting for him to get up to give me a wrench. And we must have laid there 10 minutes looking at each other, thinking, which one's going to get up? So that was probably about the last time he worked on it. It was funny. Yeah, we just couldn't do it anymore. He had them lift things too. And we just couldn't do it. It was just, ooh. Well, he had those lift things. He had 4 of them. All 4 of them had bikes on them. This guy come in, one tire came, one back tire came. I looked at him.
Right, you're that
You know
game.
what that is, don't you? Yeah, I said, well, what do you want to change that for? I just thought I'd do, because I know. And Joe. You hear me? Mike Stallone, are you Stallone, Rocky guy, brother or something? Huh? I saw you on, can't remember, it was some kind of funny show that you were on a long time ago. Are you still on that show? I don't know. No, it is Nick's name. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, that guy's on some funny show. I don't know if he's there. Hey, you guys, oh, God, I gotta tell you guys this. Me and my boy sitting there one night, and I said something. I said, well, there's John Belushi. He says, yeah, Dad, sit down here. I want to show you. He says, it's his new show. And I said, okay. So I was there sitting, and I said, well, this is about pot. He says, yeah, watch. He had pot everywhere on his property. So I guess he grows pot. And he has a show. I don't know if it's on tonight or not, but I know he has a show that comes on that it was real funny. There was his co-part of some show that he was on television. What was it? I can't remember. That was his co-host that was on television. He'd come down to his farm. This is what was funny. He'd come down to his farm. His name was Larry.
Couldn't tell
Larry
you.
come down. He just brought a little suitcase about yay big, about that tall. This little one, like that. And then as time went on, every time you went, well, where's Larry? Where's Larry? Where's Larry at? And when did he go home? Where's Larry? Well, they were in some place, and Larry was sitting on the commode. And that was hilarious. And then about 3 shows, and after that, my boy said, hey, you gotta come here and watch it. So he was watching, and John Belushi said, where's Larry? He come here for lunch a long, long time ago, and he ain't never left. Where'd he go?
That's all for the stream this time, guys. I appreciate everyone watching. I always want to cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.